Now playing the Hook and Bridge podcast.
I fucking love Kesha. I'm telling you, I'm the worst person to have a podcast. I can barely speak.
Oh my god, I love doing this!
Can't make do with all of these.
I just wanted to try one of those guitars for a long time about buying it first.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
As far as new stuff goes, we do have these new stickers available.
Oh, sick.
Ooh,
Yeah,
those are
we're
really
going to be
cool.
selling them or giving them out.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can get them at our shows.
I love it.
Yeah, you can also
Super cool.
hit us up.
Oh yeah.
You guys can hang on to this.
Oh, thank you.
I got
Yeah, we got
one.
another
I
one
got
up there.
two of them up
Yep.
there.
Oh no!
Nice.
I already got the Edolus sticker. Oh, I guess you guys can't see it. It's right here.
Yeah, it's right there. It's
You're gonna have to believe us. It's there.
Top finals too.
I mean, we could. We should.
That would be really
We don't
cool.
even have those.
He has the only vinyl record of all of it.
Oh yeah.
True, I do have one.
We did like for his birthday.
It's
We
gonna be
printed our
collector's edition
EP
someday.
on like a
Oh
one-off
no,
vinyl.
really?
Yeah, with like
We're gonna
with
do
like
it
our
for
faces on it
everything,
and shit.
So expensive.
Oh, that's awesome.
So expensive.
Yeah.
Also, just a heads up, a little insider information. We are doing a Battle of the Bands competition. If you guys would like to enter, I can email you over the info on that. We've got
I always wanted to do one of those.
big people so far. It won't be a live performance. It's going to be submitted via email. But it's going to be a bracket system, kind of like a Sweet 16. We're doing 16 entries, and then each week we're going to vote.
It's kind of like what your work did.
Yeah.
Similar. Yeah, my whole company did a company-wide battle of the band.
Really?
We got shafted.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
We were the only like
nepotism going
serious metal band, and I think like some people in the company took issue with it. I don't know.
That's so funny.
Like the most agreeable band in the world was the one that won it.
Right.
They were like a Lumineers band, or like of the same genre.
All
They were
right.
good.
So,
I think
Yeah, they weren't
good
bad.
too, but
They were like overall very like
not as-
agreeable.
Yeah, ours just isn't as listener friendly.
You mean
I
radio
got
friendly?
so many emails from people saying like, your song was really good. I didn't like the screaming.
I bet I screwed over you guys' chances to winning.
Oh, he does such a good job.
all right. I'm going to give a quick countdown, and we'll go ahead and actually start the recording, and then all that pre stuff we'll use as bonus content. All right. So 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Hook and Bridge podcast. My co-host Taylor there in the corner.
Hello.
We got me. I'm Harley, and then everybody knows Lindsay, my lovely wife. Lindsley.
Dare you?
So close to your birthday too.
That's messed up.
Wearing your Keep Flying shirt too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
We have for the first time ever in studio guests. So
It's crazy. I feel a little left out.
I
I'm
know
not
you
gonna
should
lie.
be here, bud.
Come over.
I should be. I would love to.
Travel the 8 hours and
Yeah,
leave.
travel. It's like 10 hours.
Oh, it is because you're more north than mine.
So I'm more north.
I'm
It's
surprised there's
true.
any part of Ohio that's 8-hour drive away. It's so far.
I'm surprised anybody lives
Yeah, me too. They should not.
there. But anyways, everybody, welcome Edolus, right? That's how you pronounce it? Edolus? Edolus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we don't
Just don't call us
people
Edolus.
Try. We recognize that it's tough to
Yeah,
pronounce.
he gets this a lot.
So one of the funniest things about metal bands is like anytime I've been involved in a metal band, everybody always picks these really like either Celtic or Greek words that are really hard to pronounce because they sound sick, right?
No,
So,
that makes sense.
And if it's black metal, we can't read it either.
yeah. So what does the name mean? I would assume you guys picked it for a reason, right?
Connor would be here to explain.
You would think.
it.
You know, the
He got it from a video game.
Mass Effect.
Effect.
Yeah.
Oh, Mass Effect.
It's the name of a planet.
Yeah.
Something in
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
I love Mass Effect actually. That's one of my favorite video games.
Do you guys know if they actually say it like in the game, like how it's
I don't
actually?
think it's
I don't
actually-
think
isn't
it's
it
pronounced
Edolus?
I think
Could it be Edolus?
Yeah.
Connor himself didn't even know how to pronounce it.
It's like, oh, Edolus sounds.
I guess we had a discussion right when
Yeah,
a full
that's the
lineup
thing.
formed. Like, okay, how are we going to pronounce this?
How do we
say
it?
Edolus? We don't fault anybody for mispronouncing it.
Technically, we're mispronouncing it. So.
Yeah. Although we're about
It's
to be
an
bigger
anyway.
than Mass Effect, right, Jay?
People are gonna be begging us for shows.
So
Inside joke.
my first question is Jay, specifically you. We went and saw you guys in Virginia Beach. Was it Virginia Beach?
I don't know, North
Scandals?
Scandals,
Yeah.
yes.
Right down the street from my house too.
We had Ash's Rain on the show, and they invited us out to
members of them.
to
Two
go
different
out and
episodes.
hang out. And we watched you guys play, and your vocal talent
Oh my gosh.
is next fucking level, man. Like literally incredible. I gotta ask you personally, because I know the answer based off of your vocal style, but what is like your vocal inspiration? What did you listen to that you were like, I'm gonna try and do a little bit of that?
It's probably not the answer you expect. I grew up in a Christian home listening to Christian metal and rock, so I listened to bands like Petra, Striper. You may have heard of Striper.
My dad loved Stripe.
I was gonna say
That's where
Striper.
it all started for me.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
that's
say
so
Striper.
Yeah,
So-
that's where it started. All started with John Schlitt, lead singer of Petra,
Mhm.
Michael Sweet.
His last name's Schlitt.
Schlitt, yeah, they call
That's
it.
so unfortunate.
They play on it.
Schlitt.
They have like a Schlitt happens shirt or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where it all started. Then I got into like more of the heavy stuff, like this Christian metal band called Sacred Warrior. Ray Parra is amazing, like one of the best power metal singers I ever heard.
Mhm.
Way ahead of their time. Then I started to get into once I grew up and started venturing out of the Christian paradigm.
Of course.
Started to get into more like the secular. We call it secular bands. So with the mainstream bands. So
Now, what was your first like secular band? What was the one you gravitated to as soon as you kind of got introduced to that world?
probably like Metallica.
Metallica.
Yeah,
that makes
Metallica would
sense.
be starting, because everybody knows who they are. And then
Mhm.
I started, kind of venturing off from there and like discovering other bands. Like I like a lot of stuff from Sweden, like Rangseed,
Yeah.
Tommy Johansson from
Yep.
Rangseed, and now he's in Majestica. So he's probably my favorite musician of all time. So songwriter, really. He's just absolutely amazing.
That's
so
awesome.
Tommy Johansson is probably my favorite. He's my biggest inspiration now, I would say.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that I was going to say is when we were sitting there listening to you guys, her dad loves Striper.
Yeah.
So we've heard a lot of Striper.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the first thought. And then you hit some notes that I was like, oh, this dude sounds a lot like Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
We did not that show.
Not that show,
We've
no.
done an Iron Maiden cover. We did
You-
Trooper.
You did you do the Trooper?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking sick. No, you guys did a Kill Switch Engage song, which
Yeah,
was badass, man.
Thank
And that was the other thing. You hit those notes like spot on. It was so good. So good.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, if it matters, you guys are the only band from that night that I was like, we have to stop and talk to them.
Really?
I was trying
Yeah.
as soon as you
Wondering why I
guys,
wanted to talk to
dude,
him.
as soon as you guys left the stage, you were floating around and I was like, I don't want to bother him. I'm gonna wait till he relaxes. You just
Oh my
never
God.
relaxed. You
Yeah,
were
I'm a kind of like a
everywhere.
on edge kind of person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, we've got to have them on the show. You guys are awesome. And then that leads me to you too, man. Your lead licks. I mean, you're one of the best guitar players I've ever seen,
Mhm.
hands down.
In your
Right.
stage performance,
Yeah.
and
You're
endless
so
the solo and endless journey.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say.
So,
I feel like Richard's like twice as good as I am.
well,
He's
you,
also very good. We were talking about him too when we
Yeah.
were sitting there. Yeah.
but
I would say on a,
You did.
technical level, he's got the technical finesse. You have the performance. Of it,
yes,
you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
you
I
were
thought it was the
corner
opposite. I feel
doing
like I know
lead
the
stuff.
technical stuff, and he just knows how to play better than I do.
the
That's so nice of you to say. I appreciate that.
Now, your ear for sound, however, was the thing that really stood out to me about you. Prior to you guys starting, you guys were doing sound checks, which nobody else in the venue did. So kudos to you.
Really?
Yeah.
No
It
one
was-
did sound checks.
Not-
can get away with it.
not to, not to the
Oh, I
level,
see.
not to the level that you
Purposefully
guys
to
did.
sound
We,
good, like
we
you
like
guys.
planned first because we do get to take a little
Right.
bit
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah.
And
Setting
it
up
showed
the
too.
levels
Oh,
for
yeah.
Yeah,
somebody.
it showed because in every other performance there was a lot lacking, and it was upsetting for Ash's Rain too. Because like I know they're a great band, but that show, I'll be honest with you, was lackluster because you couldn't hear the vocals.
Yep.
Oh, that breaks
And-
my heart. They blew
Yeah.
my mind.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Very
They're
good.
a great band. But you couldn't hear them. You couldn't distinguish the
Mhm.
tones, and you really you guys took time, man. Like that was impressive. And I noticed like in the beginning, everybody was running different level checks, and then you were bouncing back and forth and checking everything.
Mhm.
So like just having the extra care and
Mhm.
detail, like you don't get that a lot at that level. So
Dude, Air 5.
Now, bass or drums?
Drums.
Drums.
He's a mastermind of the band, as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
he's our man.
I think when they started, I was like, the double bass.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was my first ever metal show. So I was like,
Really?
I
Well,
like it.
to that kind of
thing.
extent, like I would call it her first underground metal show. Like we've been to Disturbed, we've been to
Okay.
you
yeah,
know
I got
big
you. I
big
got you.
Yeah.
venue
I
type
actually like
stuff.
Disturbed. You know, like Nickelback. Screw everybody else.
Hell,
Screw all the
fucking
haters.
Get
yeah.
that on the pod.
Screw all the haters.
I bought him Nickelback tickets for his birthday. So he's
Yeah, if you're going, man, I'll be there September 2nd,
Nickelback,
Virginia
where were they
Beach.
playing?
Virginia
Elevation?
Beach at the amphitheater.
I'd
They
see
can
them.
they can play that big of a show.
Everybody hates
Oh,
the like
But
persona
somehow they're famous.
Poor
people
Taylor,
like
so
them.
because they know how to write a song.
That's
right?
like when Donald
They
Trump
might-
was elected.
they might-
Like
they're
nobody
not-
thought that it was going to happen.
No,
Oh, shit,
they're
there
not
are
a
actually
real
whole
metal
bunch of
band.
fans out there.
They're not a real metal band, but they know how to write a song. It's all about the hook. If it gets stuck in your head, it's a good song.
That's
That's
why they were metal bands.
Nickelback is so good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
they're not
radio.
We have to change
Yeah.
the podcast to just defending Nickelback every week.
But they
They're
embrace
so
the
good.
hatred. Like it boosts their record, their sales, and their.
Well, it seems like
Concerts.
Ohio is their audience too. Actually, that
It
kinda
really is, man.
That makes sense.
so many
The white
people.
tragedy of the hot.
Love white
You
trash.
You said it.
I mean,
You know.
Love it. I mean, I'm
Um,
in a Fireball shirt, so white trash.
Oh,
should-
no, are you really?
Are
Yeah.
you really a Fireball girl?
Does that surprise
Are
you?
you gonna stand up and show us that?
Drink Fireball.
No, but I'm in the shirt.
right there. Fireball.
No, I was so spot on.
Favorite songs.
Speaking of podcast ideas, let me get you guys' opinion on this. I think this is a great idea.
You guys is. Mind you, he said you guys is.
Yins.
Yeah.
Yins.
Let me get your idea on this. I want to start a sideshow where I exclusively take rap artists and we make garden raps together, and it's gonna be called That's a Rap. And I interview them while they sit and make food.
You gotta serve them wraps while they're doing that, right?
Yeah,
I don't see how that could fail.
exactly. See,
I agree.
Don't see how.
Don't encourage it.
Look, that's the best quote ever heard. I don't see how that.
yeah. I like it. They come in with the ingredients, like they pick the ingredients, and then we sit there, we make garden wraps, and then I sit there and like interview them while they're doing it, and then I use ChatGPT to write a sick lick, and then I just spit it at
You
them.
can't do it on your own. I know that for sure.
I'm not great at it, that's for sure.
No,
All right.
not your wheelhouse.
No.
So let's talk a little bit about the tunes. Unfortunately, I don't know every song on the album. I have it downloaded on my phone. It plays. I really love it. But let's talk about the depth. Who is the actual songwriter, the lyricist? All right,
And Connor, yeah.
He's not here. So.
of course. This is he lucked out, man. You got to answer all the questions. So tell me a little bit about like the inspirations. Is there a certain track on the EP that is like one song that you wrote that you're like, this is kind of like my baby, that was kind of hard to bring to the table?
I don't think there's any one song. I mean, Connor actually inspired a lot of the ideas, and the way it worked was he would just give me like, a couple parts, and then I'd build like a song off that, and then we collaborate to see what, we can make it into.
Mhm.
And we just kind of settled on, this like Viking metal, melodic death metal, power metal sound. So that's kind of what we, decided to shoot for
Right,
as a
right.
band.
Okay.
But
The way his process works, though, in that why he doesn't have one specific song that stands out, he takes the production process so seriously. If the song that he's working on, whichever one it is, isn't primo, isn't fantastic, perfect, he doesn't love it. It's not happening.
yeah, like if
Yeah.
I'm not excited to hear any one part of any song I do, like I won't share it with anyone. So like I have to be like 100% satisfied.
Right.
So that's kind of why I guess I can't pick a favorite, because I put the same amount of effort into every song.
Yeah, I had to learn the hard way. Don't send him any song ideas that you're not attached to. That you're attached. That you are attached to.
attached to.
Yeah, because yeah.
How's the criticism? Is he your hardest critic with being that into?
He's not gonna lie to you.
No idea.
That's all I can tell you. He's not gonna lie to you. But everything else is.
That's wrong. We have an inside joke where I just like I say that's wrong to everyone and everything, but
Yeah, that really started when all of us were in the band and like we were coming together trying to figure out exactly how each section of the song was supposed to go. We heard "That's Wrong" probably 500 or 600 times in those couple weeks.
He said it so unironically, like we'd be playing a part for the first time in front of him, and he just stopped us. That's wrong. That's wrong. Like he didn't. It was just like it was like not deliberate, just hysterical.
Right.
And so it's
like I
our
don't mean it
inside
to be
joke now.
insulting. It's just like I notice it. Like,
it's
oh, it's
wrong,
not
it's
right.
wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
somebody might have taken it like the wrong way, like if they didn't know you, or for like the first 10 times.
Yeah.
But then after it, they're just
The
like, oh,
first
yeah,
10
he just-
times.
I'm not joking.
It's
Like,
all,
no,
it's
he's
all about
not
quality.
talking shit. It's
Well,
just
and
it's just
if it's
wants
only
quality.
directed at like one person, everything they play that's wrong, but no one else.
Mm.
That'd be one thing. But it's directed at all of us equally. We
Right,
all
right.
get it.
I mean, I've been in a few bands in my day, right? And you know, having that kind of chemistry is important, and having somebody in the band that you can turn to and be like, "Hey, from a non-biased standpoint, man, like, how is this?" You know, and being so attached to the engineering side, like, you can have it go the complete opposite way, where like you're passionate about something, right, and you present it to somebody, and they think that they know the engineering side better than you, and then suddenly you're like, "Hey, man, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, this was perfect." It's like I put it on a metronome, man. It fit everything. Like, it's perfect. The hook, it hits. Like, so kudos to you guys for having that chemistry, man. I like that a lot. As far as from a lyrical standpoint, is there anything that's kind of related to real life? Anything that you know, is a story of, you know, trouble or anything you're willing to share on air for the listener?
Nothing like me personally, but it just sort of the whole album was sort of set in this fantasy world we created. Sort of really nondescript, but it's supposed to be like in the setting of like, you know, medieval war. So a lot of the songs are kind of themed after that.
Mhm.
We tried to make it kind of a concept album. I mean, it's not like like if you asked me what's the concept of the album, I couldn't tell you.
Right.
But it does
But
have kind of a story.
It
flow.
kind of has a story flow to it. So, but I mean, the lyrics are kind of, you know, I don't really care that much about like talking about like experiences in real life personally. So I
Mhm.
just kind of write about like, I don't know, like just things I imagine. So
Yeah. Are you super into like gaming? Is that like on a personal level? Is, you know, are you
I mean,
into,
I'm
like,
me personally, like I'm not really, I'm not like a gamer
or an
mean,
avid reader?
I play Legend of Zelda.
Hell yeah.
Big fan of that franchise, but I'm not like gamer, like play all the games, you know.
But you're into like the RPG type stuff, you know,
Yeah.
telling that story.
Yeah.
Just getting a better understanding of like your process and where that like inspiration comes from, right? How do you land on a medieval Viking sound, right? Like, where
I mean, it's just like Connor, the way he or like his ideas just kind of had that sound, and I mean, I naturally like that sound. Like, I love like, you know, Amon Amarth, Tyr, like those bands, like the Viking metal type, death metal bands.
Right.
So, like he was basically making ideas that I kind of like wanted to make anyway, so it just sort of flowed naturally to the
Gotcha.
music. So
nice. I'm a gear nerd. Let's talk guitars and guitar pedals real quick. What's both of your boards look like? What kind of tips, tricks, you know, define that sound? It all is
I'll
in
go
the amp
first.
side, right?
So I use, as far as amp goes, Mesa Boogie dual rectifier.
Yep.
And I use my main guitar is a PRS Holcomb SE.
Mm-hmm.
And for the pedals, one pedal in particular that I've really enjoyed using and think is really versatile is the Horizon Devices Overdrive.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 4 settings. It's got the bright, volume, gain, and attack. So it's like really versatile and can work with pretty much any amp setup you have. You can gear it more towards like the Mesa Boogie, and I've kind of been experimenting a lot with tones recently, like lead tones, clean tones, and how my amp interacts with it. So I really highly recommend.
Now, as far as your amp settings, do you push out the mids, I would assume, and, you know, a lot of bass for that kind of like Viking sound? Is it a lot of bass or?
No, a lot of mids, a lot of
Really?
Yeah.
he has a lot of mids. He has a lot of non-mids, so it kind of fills
Okay.
it out.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, right?
Yeah, he's
running
I
left and
recognize
right.
his tone's usually like more like
I've got a
AC
classic
and
scoop.
Justice for All.
Yeah,
Thrash.
yeah.
So So
Yeah.
kind of like both of them playing together kind of just balances out.
Right. Well, because I mean, there's a distinct difference, right, between playing metal and Viking metal, right? You want that like booming, like drums obviously are a key part of that Viking sound. You need that boom, you need that crash in there. You need, I assume you have different types of drumsticks that you use. You probably use something with the little fur on the top of it occasionally, right? No, you don't get that in deep, man. Come on.
I mean, we're not like
We're just a regular metal band.
Yeah.
It happens to have a Viking sound.
It has some light up drumsticks though.
I mean, that's
yeah.
sick.
Do those still work?
No.
Yeah. I'm surprised they even functioned for 1 minute.
At least you got them for the video. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to recommend something on like a budget friendly side, because obviously the Mesa Boogie, they're
Dude,
a little
call me.
pricey.
I would recommend what he's got.
Yeah.
I mean, if I swear to God, I'm going to stop you right now. If you say line 6, I might kick you out of the
I'm
room.
gonna do you one better.
All right.
I use a Boss katana.
Oh my God.
So I gotta say, I spent I think $250 on my katana head, which I use
Mhm.
live. And I take all my tones really seriously. I can edit them on the desktop app. And so, I've got all kinds of effects on there that you'd normally get from pedals. I've got a Tube Screamer emulator. I got a compressor on my rhythm channel. I've got EQs in, EQs going out to make sure the sound sounds just phenomenal. And I think it sounds pretty much just as good as an amp you'd pay 10 times for.
And your guitar
Dude,
has passive pickups.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand pickups.
Maybe I don't.
I'm sorry.
But
Well, it
I
depends
had
on
to
the
get
environment.
passive pickups in my guitar for it to like sound heavy and crunchy.
No, that's just that kind of depends on how you dial your amp in.
Yeah.
He
But-
showed up to the first practice with that amp, and I was like, "There's no way." And then he started playing, and I was like, "Dude, what is that? It sounds so good."
I don't want to turn it into a katana ad, but you got to kind of put in the time for your tone.
Sure.
Yeah, like I said, for my rhythm tone, I think I have a little bit of mid boost, but the line out, it's got this huge classic scoop,
Right.
that puts that crazy thrash metal tone on there.
Now
I
the
love
the amp emulation on it, I mean, is it pulling, because I'm unfamiliar with the licensing rights on Boss's end, but is it pulling, obviously they license their own pedals, so I'm sure you're getting traditional Boss tones, but like the Tube Screamer, for example, are you pulling like a Boss replica Tube Screamer, or does it have,
That's exactly right, and
Okay.
the same goes for the amps as well,
right,
which do not sound half bad.
that's fair.
Yeah, it kind of just depends on how much time you put into getting the tone out.
It's still digital. I mean, I'm I'm not judging you too hard on
No,
it.
judge me if you want, but I swear the proof's in the pudding. I love my sound. And
I mean,
paid
I have,
$200,
Good
$150.
value for the money.
Yeah, seriously.
I have this little Black Star Mini that I take and I teach guitar on Sundays, and I mean, that thing to me is more valuable than that little Marshall that I got in the corner. So I think the tone on this sounds almost as good as that, and I've considered like using it as a head for that speaker
That's so
a few
funny.
different times.
I really think a lot of it depends on the whole apparatus, not just
Right.
the amp. Like
Yeah.
for the head, I got this shitty little cab, a 2x12, and I put in a couple vintage 30s in there, which make it just sound absolutely incredible. And for all my guitars, I buy like really shitty guitars,
Yep.
and I just redo every single piece of hardware on there. The bridge, everything, the pickups, and I make it sound the way I want to. And I spend like probably net $500 on a guitar,
Of course.
but I love the damn.
But when you could have bought a better guitar, you just wanted to fix a cheap one.
Exactly. Yeah, I wanted to put my name on it. I wanted to customize it exactly the way I wanted to
There
and
you
have
go.
a sick looking shape. Like I'll buy a guitar for $150. I love it.
So I know you play a PRS. I love my PRS. I don't give it the love that it deserves because it's the most expensive guitar I've got. So it sits on that case a lot. But before getting into the world of PRS, what were you playing before that?
Well, before I was playing a PRS, I actually wasn't even in a metal band.
Sure.
My old band was like my main one. It was more of an alternative rock, progressive rock type of band. So I was playing a Les Paul,
Mhm.
Gibson Les Paul Studio. It worked pretty
That's
well.
what I got.
I also had Mesa combo amp. No, not Mesa, Marshall combo amp.
Mhm.
Which that worked pretty well for the style that I was playing, but trying to play like Edolus songs on a Les Paul, not gonna.
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised to hear that actually.
Well, there are
Well, it's
less
more-
frets part of it.
E tuning is it's probably good.
Neck
For
is
you.
fatter, less maneuverable.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. He moves around on the fretboard a lot more than I do, and most Edolus
I
songs.
like to have like kind of riffs and solos that kind of slide around.
Yeah.
It slides a lot in my solos. So
Right.
I like to be able to maneuver around.
Yeah.
better and have like a thinner, sleeker neck.
Yeah, on the lead side, that makes sense. I would assume, you're playing a Les Paul. You said,
Yeah, not in this band, obviously.
right, but yeah,
I have a Les
I would
Paul
think,
Studio, and I have a what is it? The guitar, the
Schecter. Right?
Schecter, yeah,
I fucking love Schecters.
Diamond something or other. I forget what it's called. but
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Diamond series.
Yeah.
Now, on your side though, have you guys ever considered bringing in that as like a rhythm, your Les Paul, to just give it a little more crunch?
It's kind of up to Alex, to be honest. It's not up to
You're
him, but
asking,
like
should he play guitar? Like
I had to put
Yeah.
I had to put active pickups in my guitar because otherwise it sounded like crap.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I don't know
We
what
have
I'm
to
doing.
talk about
I mean,
tones.
yeah,
I
we
don't
got to
know
talk about that too,
But I
man.
just know that it sounded like shit until I put in active pickups. Then it crunched.
I had a SG that I ran actives in for 10 years, and 30 days into buying them, I was like, this fucking sucks. I hated them.
Really?
Yeah. I hate active pickups. There's nothing worse than picking up a guitar and having to replace a battery.
Well,
yeah.
okay, that's something, but
Yeah.
that's pretty rare. Right?
It happens.
I mean,
every
it
3
happens
months,
often.
3-4 months. Yeah,
Yeah.
depending how much you use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's under this misconception that you can only get like really, really distorted tones.
But when you told me that you could do it with passive pickup,
I shouldn't have had to tell you that.
I play for fun. Okay.
Of course.
And I like to record
Don't we
demos,
all?
but I'm not a professional musician, so I didn't
You know I
this.
use a katana, right? All right,
Yeah, but you
can
you
move.
at least know music theory.
One thing I will say about the active pickups is I've gotten some of the best cleans actually out of
Oh yeah.
EMG active
Mhm.
pickups.
That's what I have.
what I have.
I have
Yep.
the ones that Metallica use.
Yeah, the blackouts, I
Huh?
think is what I had. The EMG blackouts. Again, this was 14, 15 years ago, I think now.
Oh, you're old.
God, dude, I know, right? Oh, hi, Taylor. I forgot you were over there. Hey,
I know.
how's it going,
I've
bud?
just been enjoying the conversation.
You've been drinking Fireball?
No, I wish. I should start.
I think I'm the only one that does.
Oh, Arlie gave us a bunch of Coronas.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
gross.
some over here if anybody needs some.
Taylor doesn't beer.
Take another one.
Oh, I don't do
Yeah, I'll
beer.
have one.
Taylor teas.
There you go, sir.
Taylor does tea.
I got you, brother. Oh,
I have my water,
thank you.
It's
my
fine.
beverage of choice.
It's
So
fine.
how long have you guys been doing this podcast? And
We just came up over a year, right? A little over a
Yes.
year in June.
Mhm.
And what was your other question?
what made you want to start it?
So Taylor
Yes.
grew up playing trumpet.
Yes.
I picked up guitar around age 12, 13. And we both just love music. And I had a career, starting in music. And then we moved from Ohio to Virginia. And I wanted to get more involved with music, but I hit this rut where like playing out just sounded miserable, like I have a full-time job and late nights suck, especially at open mics. So yeah, when you move from Ohio where you're like, I won't show up for less than 75 an hour to showing
Hey, anything in Ohio?
to showing up here where it's like, oh, you want to play music? Well, here's a piece of paper. You may go on at 1 a.m. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not
That's how business
carrying.
starts from too if you're playing open mics.
Oh, you're good, man. It's just t-shirts.
Sorry, I'll put them on.
You're fine.
But yeah, man, so we kind of got together and said, hey, we love music, and how can we kind of share that and be a little more together? She's in Ohio,
Yeah.
I'm here, so it was a way for the three of us to kind of reconnect.
Well, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's like the professional answer, but the real answer is we are giant AJR fans. I don't know if you
We love AJR.
no, they are
They don't seem like it, right?
they are like I guess like an not electronic, but like just a pop band. I would say a pop band.
But they're like no.
Their lyrics are incredible. They really write from the heart, and I write music, I write songs, so I really appreciate lyrics.
Like Taylor
And
Swift.
exactly, I'm just like
Exactly.
Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
Listen, sorry, not to cut you off, but if I hear one more Taylor Swift song on the radio, I might bash my head against a wall. And I love Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift.
All
But
right.
if I one more,
We're talking about it. It was either that or what was that song? It was
Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto by his six.
oh, that's so good.
We got to
That's
do
so
at some
good.
point. We got to do that one. Not now.
Yeah.
but-
Oh yeah.
So the idea was we went to a show and they have VIP packages where you can like go and hang out and play dodgeball with AJR, and I was like, let's do that, and it was $250 a person. I was like, fuck that.
Right
How-
now with COVID, it's
Yeah.
like how?
Well, are those guys famous? Maybe that's not.
Oh yeah, I
They're-
mean
they're-
they're
that's
pretty famous.
now.
Never heard.
Yeah.
The song Bang. Have you ever heard that song?
What does AJR stand for?
Oh, sing it.
Yeah, well,
So
we,
it's their
we
initials
know
of
it.
their name. It's Three Brothers, is what it is. And it's I don't know. I mean, they write their own music. They do their own stuff.
When I heard of Taylor Swift, I never heard of AJR.
So the point was, I said, how can we go and meet these guys without paying $250? Start a podcast where we interview musicians, and eventually we'll get them.
You get 'em?
Not yet, but I mean, we've had incredible people on, man. Like
Yeah, we've had really good
from
guests.
Bowling for Soup, Brian Vanderark from the Verve Pipe,
Todd Pipe.
Todd Pipes.
from Deep Blue Something, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Nice.
Yeah, oh yeah. Tag team, the Whoop There It Is guy.
DC Glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
must be at Ash's Reign. I'm such a fan. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, out of everyone you said, I'm the biggest
It's
Ash's
too
Reign
easy.
fan.
Mims, This Is Why I'm Hot. Had him on. Yeah, we had some really cool guys, and
Yeah,
just been really fucking fun, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
it has. It's so much fun.
Speaking of fun, let's play this game.
Oh yes, I'm so
feeling
excited.
Good. Let's do it. So Lindsay's gonna read the questions and then just blurt out an answer, and then she'll decide who gets a point.
So
And
this is
Taylor,
like
you're
word
the point
association?
keeper.
I don't get to play.
Yeah, you can play, but you're gonna keep
Oh.
points also.
Yeah, you sure
Okay,
you
hang
want us
on.
to talk on top of each other?
Yeah, let's go in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start with you, and then we'll circle around, and then Taylor, you'll go last.
She needs
This
to.
is
Okay.
Great or
Oh,
I
just-
need names.
Names.
Yep.
Richard.
Oh, hang on. Richard. Okay.
Yeah, he-
That's awesome.
It doesn't even go by Rich, just Richard. Kidding.
Alex.
Jay, I have an actual nickname.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Jay's not your first name, is
My
it?
name is Joseph.
Jay.
I forgot.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot.
So for this game, you shall be Joseph. Just kidding.
You don't have a choice.
Whatever.
And I am also Alex.
You're Scruggs.
He's
Yeah,
Scruggs.
that's right. I'm
He's
sorry.
Scruggs.
You don't,
Scruggs.
I'm Scruggs. That's my last name.
Scruggs. Okay.
That's
At
a
first, I
big-
thought you said scrubs, and I was like, "That's okay."
Scruggs? Are you kidding me? We don't take your kind here.
And you gotta think it.
Oh yes, I forgot about us. Sorry, we're not playing.
This one is a question. Does that count?
I think so. What's it say?
What is the saddest song known to all of man?
Oh,
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
I mean,
Answer.
the story behind it's pretty sad.
All you, Alex.
Had a song. Loneliness, Winter Sun.
Wow,
all right.
interesting.
For someone with a serious answer. Jay?
I don't listen to sad songs usually.
I like sad songs. When you're in the sad mood, for some reason.
I mean, I
Yeah.
listen to music
Really
that has
feel
sad, that makes me, that can help me feel better when I'm sad, but not sad songs necessarily. I don't know. Maybe, what's that song by, Shania Twain?
Wait, I'm gonna get you good. Wait, I feel like a woman.
No.
No. Or wait, is that Sheryl Crow?
No. It's a song. It's a,
That's
huh?
Taylor Swift.
No. The song, it makes me feel sad because I was in a marriage and I got divorced. Okay, I'm sorry. Be vulnerable here.
Well, then it's probably forever and always.
No, it's like it looks like we made it.
From this moment, no,
In,
not from this
in
moment.
this moment.
No,
No. You said it, I would know it.
I don't know this one.
No points. You can't name it.
I know what he's talking about
Yeah, we
though,
need a
because that's
shot
my
clock.
other song
Yeah.
that I like.
Yeah, we definitely did that.
What about you, man?
Yesterday, Beatles.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Baby got back.
What? How? Explain. You must explain.
Was yours a
it.
joke too? I never heard
Are
of
we
yours.
supposed to be joking about it? Or?
Yeah, mine was just the first thing that came to my mind. There's been songs that made me sad, but
I mean, if I had to go for like a
Anyway.
serious one, I would have to say probably like one is the loneliest number or something around that.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yikes. Mine is My Play by AJR.
What is it?
My Play by AJ.
My Play by AJR.
Oh,
Makes
yeah.
me cry. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Any objections if I change my answer?
No.
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 I'm gonna say Nutshell by Alice in Chains.
Oh,
Interesting.
great answer. You gotta go with that.
I love Alex.
Would you have picked my Wu-Tang Clan one?
No. I was on a road trip once with my cousin, and that's all he played. And it were, I think, from here to Kentucky, or no, Ohio to Kentucky, it was like 5 hours, and that was it.
That's a long trip.
And I was like,
I just remember the name of the song. You're still the one by Shania
You're
Twain.
still the one.
That
That's
was-
it.
Ah.
No, it's the first thing I can't. I had it's so it's
Yes, it is.
it's a
And
good
I'm
song.
still having fun, and you're still.
it's sad because when I thought about it, like I got divorced and I'm not with still the one anymore.
Right.
Oh, that is sad.
That's fucking.
You're
deep,
our
man.
one, that's for sure.
Ooh.
It's they said it. You're the focal point of the band. Whenever people go on,
I mean,
see
dude,
us.
I'm always
play.
gonna consider Alex though.
I'm not gonna
The
lie. So
mastermind.
I'm not sure who answers the Instagram, but I definitely led a question on the Instagram of like, do you want to play music? Because I was like, I wouldn't mind if you guys did something.
We
Play.
can freestyle a song that we have never played live once.
Ooh.
Or even
Yeah, we should do that.
ourselves.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to go on.
yeah,
This is recorded.
It's been a mess.
I wouldn't
This
do.
is fucking
I
right.
could do "Time for Kings" on the acoustic. At least the rhythm bit would be fine. Or "I
You
Survived."
guys
even.
want to try to just bullshit our way through it?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do you have a cajon or something? Yeah. Get that acoustic.
Are we doing this now, or
Let-
we're gonna?
I was gonna say let's play a couple more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got so excited.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry.
I got a couple more acoustics over there. I got a classical over there, 12 string, acoustic in the closet there. That PRS is set up, ready to go.
Now I'm embarrassed. Just keep going with the game. I didn't mean
Oh,
to-
don't be
Don't
embarrassed.
be embarrassed, man. This is recorded. I can edit whatever the fuck we need.
All right.
The song you want your significant other to play when he or she surprises you with an adult-rated striptease.
Oh, that's a good one. Same answer. Wu-Tang Clan.
Pour Some Sugar on Me by Death Letter.
Oh.
I've thought extensively about this exact question, believe it or not.
Now I need to know why.
Now
That-
creeped out.
this is-
I was kidding.
There's got to be a
All right,
story
Richard's
behind
about to
it.
get vulnerable here.
That's not vulnerable. He works it.
Hey, for every joke, there's a little bit of truth behind it. Just saying.
I pass.
Pass.
You can't pass. You gotta say something, brother.
Something
got
in your
nothing.
mouth by Nickelback. Fuck yeah.
Ah!
I'll do Problem Child ACDC.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, obviously, fucking Pony by Genuine.
I was freaking half drunk and I did that song like karaoke.
Seriously,
Worst decision ever. Worst decision ever.
Love You by Akon. Or I Wanna Love You by Akon.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you not know that?
Song is I Want to Fuck You. That's why I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Taylor doesn't cuss.
I didn't know
So-
that.
I prefer not to.
21-year-old.
Are you a Christian?
No.
I mean,
Is there no-
Yeah.
that's
I
so
mean,
cool. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I
What's
guess I just
wrong with your
prefer not
Christian?
to.
I mean, like a
What's in
Christmas
the
Easter
You
Christmas.
can't say God damn it.
Yeah, but like, can you say fuck?
Dude. So
Frowned upon, but
I was gonna say I got a funny story.
There's no fuckers in the Bible. I'm sorry, they don't disbar.
Yeah, but they kill all men, women, and children of different if they're against Israel.
This is true. I had a buddy. So I come from a very Christian household as well, and I had a buddy growing up. My mom said we could say whatever we want in the house We were what, 14, something like that,
I don't know
Taylor.
why you're looking at me.
Yeah. Something like
Very
I don't know, 14-ish. And she was like, you can say whatever you want in the house. I have 2 rules. You can't say fuck and you can't say Jesus Christ. And my buddy looked right at my mom and says, well, can I say Jesus fucking Christ?
He about killed him. I've heard the story so many times.
I will say, until this day, I don't think any of your friends say those words. Like even at your wedding,
Yeah.
I don't think
I did a lot.
I know, but I like even when like Mike was talking to mom, I don't think he did. Like that's so ingrained in everyone's head.
Girlfriend, fiance that was there. I gotta go with your gross song. Though.
Yeah.
Ah,
You guys like
no,
American
that's
Dad?
rigged.
I've seen a few episodes. I'm more into the Family Guy.
You should look it up sometime. Pony American Dad scene. So funny.
Terrible. 50-year storm, just waiting for your set, paddling out song. So like a on the ocean song.
I mean,
when you're about to die,
Like
yeah,
Yes.
on a rowboat, I would have. You
Paddling
shouldn't be
out
taking that
song.
in the ocean.
Can I go first? I
would say
mine.
lake. Yeah, go ahead, bud. What do you got?
My heart will go on.
Yeah.
Nice. Timely.
So is it playing out of like a speaker, or is that what you took on the ocean with you?
Let's say it's in AirPods.
So you're gonna
This is-
die. It's the last song I'm gonna play, basically.
Oh, is that what it is? I
think
like
so.
do not understand the prompt.
I also
also don't.
didn't.
Skip.
Skip it.
Skip.
I'm sorry.
Taylor for the point.
Oh, this one's long.
Oh,
Holy crap, you've just discovered a rocket pack in a trapdoor of the old barn behind your grandparents' house. 5 minutes of fuel. What song do you play while rocketing across the sky?
Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue.
Dude.
That's a good one.
It's pretty
Nice.
good.
I'm gonna go Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
It's not bad. I liked his better, but that was okay.
I like Richard's answer.
I mean, that's a good answer.
Adrenaline by Amaranth.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna go a different direction with this, but I feel like Betty Davis Eyes
Hell
in
yeah.
Carnes has kind of like a serene sound to it.
Yeah.
It'd be more peaceful than badass, but
I would probably go with really into Nickelback right now.
Oh.
Probably
No shame, brother. No shame.
we're gonna leave.
I'd probably go with Animals by Nickelback.
That's actually
Really, you're
Yeah.
gonna go with a Nickelback
Yeah.
song? I love Nickelback, but like we're going through the sky, aren't we?
Yeah. But like,
Nobody said
yeah.
Rocket Man. Hello.
oh,
I was going to, but I thought that was too on the nose. I was like, I
Rocket
can't
Man.
do Rocket Man.
Got me.
Wait, I missed the joke.
It's like relating to something we were talking about in the car.
All right. Want to do one more?
Sure. I gave anybody points.
Oh, give somebody points.
What did you say?
Amaranth?
Mhm.
Something?
Something like
Adrenaline by Amaranth. So what do
Gonna
you
go with that.
probably
What?
never heard of it?
Play the song your best friend would say reminds them of you.
Am I up first still?
Yeah, yeah. Only because I need time to think now.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I can go. What you guys are thinking.
What if you don't have a best friend?
Oh my god.
Number one, that's sad.
I have friends and acquaintances, but I don't know if I mean, unless the girl that I'm talking to, she might consider me a best friend.
Carolyn?
Huh?
The Filipino girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
Camille.
yeah. Sorry.
You said who?
Name dropping.
Shout out Camille.
Love you, Camille.
When I was in high school, I was a big Necrogoblicon fan.
Wow, that's a deep one.
I don't know. What that is.
I still am, I guess, although their sound has really changed. I like their early albums, but my friends thought that was like the most bizarre thing. And no matter how far I got down the metal spectrum, they always remembered me as the guy who, like, in the high school locker bay would be like screaming "No One Survives" by Necrogoblicon.
Oh man, Taylor. What you do with me?
I was just about to ask you the same thing, buddy.
I assume that both of you are gonna say that I'm your best friend.
Well, yes.
Animals out there.
I'm not conceited at all. I swear.
Yeah.
Can it be a theme song?
Yeah.
She gonna pick Family Guy.
I was gonna pick Pokemon.
Pokemon, man.
Just thinking Pokemon.
Yep.
I was gonna say the Pokemon theme song.
That is our thing.
We technically had
Yeah.
a Pokemon podcast before.
I see. I thought we were gonna bring that up when the podcast question came up, but then Harley didn't speak on it. So
He
Dude,
doesn't.
the Pokemon theme song for season 1 goes hard. Like the
Right?
indigo-
it's so good.
yeah. Like if there was like a metal cover of that, it would be top.
All right, we're doing it. We're
I was
doing it.
gonna say.
Edolus will do it. If no one's done it, we'll do it. If it's
Giant-
done it, we're
Yeah,
not-
Richard's right. Somebody's done it. I'm sure.
We'll do it even if someone has done it.
Yeah.
You-
Do
with
it-
your
do it better.
vocals. Oh
Oh
my.
yeah.
No, wait a second. We should actually do this.
Yeah.
I want to be.
All right, I have my
best.
final answer.
All right.
I'm gonna go the high school route as well and say "Bombs Over Baghdad" by Outkast.
Oh.
Ooh,
Outcast
I
is a
love
great
that.
band.
so good. I think I have mine.
Alex?
I don't know. The dilemma is like I like this really extreme stuff, but I don't project that personality outwards.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is-
The metalhead's dilemma.
So I don't know. I don't have an answer.
I think that that my answer would probably be Dear Winter. I feel like the three of us.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
By AJR.
Of
Dear
course.
Winter.
Of course.
Is that what you're going to say, Taylor?
No, mine's gonna be Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue
Ah,
Something.
great fucking idea. We do love that song.
We love that
Me,
song.
I'd probably say because like I said, I grew up a Christian. Everybody knows me as the Christian.
The Lord's
guy.
Prayer.
Yeah, no. probably like either Beyond Belief or This Means War by Petra,
Oh, that's good.
something like that. yeah.
Ooh.
Are you familiar with like the band? I think there's a band called Exodus, and then
Yeah, fucking Exodus. Yeah.
yeah, and then are you familiar with we went and saw them with the Newsboys.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, the
Take Me to a
Newsboys.
Leader.
Yeah, but it was,
Family Force 5.
Family Force
Family
5.
Force 5.
You know what I'm saying?
Really like metally though.
I mean,
Man,
I don't know.
new
I
metal.
grew up on Christian rock mostly. and
Right.
Then after I got after I opened my mind a little bit and
Yeah,
left that whole paradigm, I got into
Wait,
more metal. So
Christian
right.
rock. Am I thinking of the right Exodus? Like Gary Holt, fucking thrash?
yeah.
They're not
Okay.
They're not
Yeah,
Christian
they're not
rock,
Christian at all.
No.
but it just reminded me of the band because
Okay, yeah.
Exodus is a book of the Bible.
Yeah, I love
Just
Exodus.
Yeah.
All right, so Taylor,
Yes.
point tally.
Oh. Wait, what was
Probably
what was
not.
the last round? Who won?
Oh,
What constitutes as winning?
Don't ask her. She never heard of
Um,
Necrogoblin.
oh,
I
that's
have
true.
not.
This one is so subjective.
It
So
worked.
I'm gonna give it
Brilliant.
to Taylor.
Nice.
Taylor
That
wins.
means I win.
Of course, this is not rigged at all. I swear.
Point tally. Richard has one. Alex, I'm sorry, you don't have any. Jay has one. Let's see. Scruggs, I'm sorry, you don't have any.
One
Harley
more.
has one.
Oh, when she said Alex, I thought it was me.
I expect nothing.
I don't even know what I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. So
Whoops.
And then Harley has or I have one, so we all tied.
Can you
Hey.
combine both of
All right.
Alex's points for more?
Well,
Yeah.
he had zero.
Zero. So
You have zero.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, we can.
everyone wins.
Everyone's a winner.
Great participation trophies, guys.
Except for me.
Yeah, I can't talk. All right.
You're drinking,
So-
it's okay.
Guys, feel like dicking around a little bit?
Yeah, let's dick.
Metaphorically, of course. Different bonus content. We can't.
That's OnlyFans. Yeah.
That's good. Oh, that's great.
All right.
Do you want me to move?
I have no idea. What's
Yeah, let's go
Um,
ahead
I
and
could do. I
let's
wouldn't
go
mind
ahead
time for
and
to slow it
stand.
down
I'm
a
gonna
little bit.
stand
I
up
could do I
and
survive.
give.
Can I take a pee break?
It's gonna be
Oh wow, yeah.
Cut that out, by the way.
We'll cut that.
Rich,
We'll
what
cut
do you
that.
think? You want
Me to.
time for Kings or I survived? Slow down. Time
No,
for
let's
Kings.
just move
That's
the
my
mics
vote.
towards the room.
I'll be right back.
All right, I say time.
Kings is fine.
All right. Boy. Lindsay, will you hand me a guitar?
Which one? And if
Not
you
the
say
12
names,
string.
I don't know what any of those.
Hand me the first one you said.
I'm just gonna move.
All right.
I'm gonna say I'm just gonna move, actually.
If you want, there's a acoustic right in that
Acoustic.
closet. Yeah.
They have a ukulele too if you want that.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
Oh, that takes time.
The tuning on that is not the greatest.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
If you don't mind, Richard, right in that closet, there's a case with an acoustic guitar in it.
I don't want to make a big fuss for
No, man.
It's right here, dude.
Yep, that one. Don't worry, nothing. It's all empty. That's the only thing that has something in it.
I don't want to make a mess in your things here, but you're good.
It's a man's closet. It's messy.
And I'll go ahead and pull this towards you guys to help with the acoustic guitar miking. And we'll go ahead and tone this one.
I will let you know right now it's cutting out a little.
That's all right. We'll adjust on our end. That's plus.
I love being tech support.
You want to try to
You cool with E? Yeah. Is Jay okay with it?
do? He's the same.
I guess we'll
Two
see.
steps higher.
What are we even trying to do?
Kings.
Is that a good acoustic song?
We'll find out. We're gonna slow it down a little bit.
How is he gonna do this screen?
Harley, when was the last time those bongos were played?
A couple years ago.
They should do endless journey.
That's what I'm saying.
They should do like endless journey. Endless journey.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Wait, I'm just gonna sit here fucking.
We'll stop. Don't stop it. Just like strum it open.
Just keep it and just do it.
Do it stage.
Right. Like, am I singing it like same tone or am I like?
No, we're gonna do Endless Journey in D rather than C.
D might higher.
Jay, if you want closer mic, you're welcome to it. It's up to you. I'm gonna go stand in this corner right here. Seat's open for you.
See if I can transpose to my brain.
Yeah, I forgot one of those.
All right, Endless Journey. You're in drop D.
I hope
No,
no
I
idea.
need this.
I can transpose this in my brain.
All right, you count us off.
The same speed.
Yeah, suck it. If you want to slow it down, I don't care, but up to you guys.
The faster we play, the faster will be over.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
Let's double.
I like how you think.
Good thing I had a couple of drinks. I had a couple of drinks before you went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's up to you.
Might as well.
You missed it. Start over.
I was waiting on that.
Jay just started. I'm lost. I'll count you. Be like 1, 2, 3, 4 tons. Alright.
If he doesn't start singing, you just
Wait, you said with courage?
with courage like a
Well,
song.
Endless journey.
Those are the.
Oh, we went on this journey.
Oh my god.
That's talking about Kings, right? Went to the bathroom. We were just playing. It was
Come
so
on,
obvious.
alright,
We were just playing.
Alright, this is the real.
Alright,
This is the real take. This is it.
Podcast over.
Alright, this is it. Alright, ready? Endless journey.
Alright.
1, 2, 3.
I step into the day.
She's the breakdown.
Hell yeah. God damn.
Another take I haven't seen your
Oh, that was so much fun. Let's do another one. Let's do another one.
Oh shit. I mean, it's totally up to you guys.
Let's do Time for Kings. Let's do Time for Kings.
That's gonna take forever.
Well, it's not gonna take forever. We did one, it was good. If we do another one, it's
No,
bad.
then we're gonna end up sitting here working out every single part of it, trying
Let's simply not do that.
I
Let's
thought
play
the
it through.
courses were actually okay in general.
Oh, I think I had fun the whole time.
Some of the stuff would need to be like transposed a little bit for acoustic, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, you're always welcome back, guys. I mean,
We'll come
anytime.
prepared next time. I didn't expect it.
Totally impromptu.
Did you enjoy that, Taylor?
Yes, I thought it was great.
Hesitation.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that's fucking awesome, guys. So let me jump back over here and let's talk about some upcoming shows.
Let me move this guy.
Yeah, please.
I'm so sad. I bet it was even better in person.
It was fun, but I didn't forget the lyrics.
I mean,
Not forgot, but I forgot where to come back in because
is that the
Damn.
first ever acoustic performance of this band?
Yeah.
worst and best because it's the only one.
You heard it here first on the fucking Hook
Oh,
and Bridge
for
podcast.
Yeah.
It was good.
Oh, thank you so much.
You want this?
It's
I am not the musical person in this relationship.
My beer?
This one, yes.
Thank you very much.
all right. So, guys, that is the show. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us today. What do you got going on? What's coming up, and what can we tell the fans to go and check you out on?
July 27 at Riff House.
in
That
Chesapeake.
show.
Chesapeake.
We're gonna be playing with Blackwater Drown,
Okay.
which they're getting big right now. We're so excited for it.
Hell yeah.
And our friends in the band Croatan, they'll be playing with us in that night. It's going to be a fantastic show. Even though it's a Thursday, we're expecting a nice big crowd. We're going to play a hell of a set.
Nice. Nice.
We're playing a new song then too.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And you're playing a new song, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
TBD.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think we got it.
We got
I
it.
think we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Now, from what I understand, you guys are on all media, right? You can go and find the new EP on everything.
All the Russian websites.
All of it, yeah. Any of the black web or dark web. But you're on Spotify for sure, Apple Music, Amazon, all that good stuff. What's the best way to reach out to you guys? Instagram?
We have a big Facebook presence.
Okay.
In fact, it's one of our favorite things to do before every single live show we play. We film and release a promo video for the show, which is a skit.
Oh,
It has something to do with the show that's coming. So, for example, for the show we're going to be playing later this month with Blackwater Drowning, we had one where I jumped into the water saying, we have to play in Blackwater Drowning. They're like, no, play with Blackwater. Like something like that for every show. It's all like really cringy and silly.
Yeah.
Intentionally, yeah, really
corny and cringy. It's
It's one of the most fun parts of playing in this band, I think, for me personally, like coming up with these cringy little skits.
Yeah. Who's the creative director on that? Who's the
All of us.
behind the camera?
we all come up with different ideas.
Okay.
It's like
Mostly you,
collaboration.
honestly.
That's
like
The
like
last, free.
we all sit and discuss the videos and we all decide what we want to do.
right.
We kind of decided to do that after seeing all of our all the other local bands pages. We're super fond of the bands,
Yeah.
but a lot of the times it's just like
Here's
show
the
poster,
date.
show poster,
Yeah.
show poster. I'm like, what can we do? And it's very little effort, except for Alex, who edits the whole thing.
Very little.
It's not a lot of effort.
He puts the effects on.
Hey man,
Couple of-
I edit this
He
show
knows.
weekly. It's a lot of effort.
Yeah, there we go.
Give yourself the credit, man. This is a fucking shit show and a half.
A lot of effort.
That's our way of discriminating ourselves.
I love it, man. So, anyways, Taylor, you want to
Yes.
promo it for us?
Oh,
Do
I'm
it in
nervous.
person? This is the first time.
In
you've ever
person,
done
I
this.
know. Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, guys. So Taylor has an alter ego. It's promo
Yes.
Polly.
I have
This is where
two.
This is where we promote our YouTube page. You
Yes.
have 2 jobs: a thumbs up and a fist. Thumbs up for liking the YouTube and punching the notification bell. All right?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Promo
Okay.
Polly, take it away.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can notified every time we post a new video.
And as always, check us out on everything. Check out the Instagram, check out the website, and yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
And we do a piece.
Oh yeah, and peace.
Yes.
Or